Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there have been this story to do with the condemned sugar, which was released from Mombasa, poisoned sugar, and it finds itself on our shelves. Kenyans have consumed it, some is being recovered, but again, people have already consumed the poison. In this same story, there are about several individuals who have been pointed out, but they are yet to be mentioned. And among these individuals, I'm talking about two politicians from Mount Kenya region, one CS from Mount Kenya, and a businessman who were part of that scandal. The person who was buying, those who released, those who authorized, and the politicians who have been doing the cover-up, and of course the CS who is giving the assurance of the government. Because once you see a CS anywhere, that one is appointee of William Samoei Ruto. So when you see him, you see Ruto, you see the government. That is the truth of the matter. So one big question has been, just one individual, who can be this politician that the media is fearing to name or is yet to give out the name? Who is this CS that no one wants to talk about because they're just saying several individuals? Then the other question has been, who are these politicians from Mount Kenya? These two, ni akina nani? That is the big question. And as this discussion continues, Pauline Njoroge shared a post, and in that post, it can easily suggest what have you could be to what the person in the name of a CS who is being pointed out in that poison condemned sugar scandal. So let us read that post, and then we will also go deeper to understand really what is the position here, or who is this individual. And this is what she's saying. Moses Kuria will self-cannibalize. The sugar scandal might not bring him down, but if we continue in his trajectory, plus his recklessness remarks, something will, and she has left it there. Now, in this post, Pauline Njoroge is not focusing more on the issue of sugar, but she's focusing more on the reckless speech from Moses Kuria, which can bring him down. But again, in that post, the big thing that comes out is the issue to do with the condemned sugar, because now she's talking about sugar, and the CS who is yet to be mentioned. This post suggests that there is possibility of CS for industrial, Moses Kuria, could or might have been involved in the sugar scandal that was released from a godown, and it found its way in Nairobi na ziko kila mahali. I don't know if you have more information to do with this. You can tell us in the comment section. But as we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, if Moses Kuria can be a person of question or interest in this issue of sugar scandal, it is very easy for Kenyans to think like that. Why? I will take you back to the issue of the GMO food. When Raila and the Kenya Azimio side complained about the issue of GMO, Moses Kuria came out to answer. And his remarks was, of course, reckless as usual. He said, we have other many diseases that is finishing Kenyans in this country. So even if you add GMO to that problem, what is the big issue? Tuko na cancer, tuko na hizo magonjwa zingine zote zinazokapa na sisi. So alisema adding GMO to that, there's no problem. If that is a CS who can issue such a statement, what stops him from releasing or abetting the release of poison sugar to be consumed by Kenyans? What can stop him from that? Alisema hivyo siku ingine. So it means he's a man who cares less about your health as a Kenyan. Hapo ndipo tupo. Sasa, hii serikali ya William Ruto is so funny. Now we understand the reason why Moses Kuria and his likes are always busy fighting Uhuru Kenyatta, so they look much loyal to one William Samoei Ruto, and in that same interest they want to do their business wakifunga Ruto macho. Kama Ruto hajahusika kwa hiyo, I'm not sure kama Ruto amehusika, lakini kama hajahusika basi hiyo ndio kazi. Uonekana ni kama wewe unapiga Uhuru vita, so people will be talking about invading his Ishaweri home. They talk about the Northland home. They talk about all manner of things. So he keep people busy focusing on other things, but the real game that he want to do on the ground is totally different. Hasa Ruto akifikiria mambo ya Moses Kuria kumuattack. Moses Kuria ameattack Ruto huko, Uhuru huko. So amekuwa ni mtu wake wa kutumia kufanya siasa zake. Now Ruto has to deal with Moses Kuria in equal measures if indeed he was mentioned in that scandal. The president has the intelligence report. It means he has full information. Remember, this case has made some individuals lose their job. Fish, wale wa chini pale. 26 people plus MD, making it 27, wako nyumbani. Paka kwa DCI hapo. Watu wako nyumbani. So if people have been fired without due process, because hawa ni watu wameajiriwa kazi kupitia kwa Public Service Commission. So fire, there's a process. The easiest and the easiest people that Ruto can fire directly without any question, without taking anywhere to court, ni watu kama CSS, CASS. Lakini ukianza na mambo ya PS kurudi huko kwingine, hii kesi inaishanga kwa court. We are asking today, if indeed Moses Kuria was part of this syndicate, William Ruto should come out and fire Moses Kuria before even going to another individual, because Kuria has nowhere to take him to court. It will be as simple as that. Then he deal with him. In fact, he will be the one to take Kuria to the court, prosecute that matter, and let him jail for feeding Kenyans or allowing Kenyans to be exposed to poisonous sugar in the market. Otherwise, kama hili kweli litafanyika, basi na vile tutachukulia sisi kama wa Kenya, William Ruto has no interest to fight corruption. Instead, what Kenyans will conclude, including me in my own view, we will say that Ruto is part of this game. Kama Kuria hatatolewa kwa ofisi na ionekane kweli alihusika vile Pauline Njoroge anasema hapa, basi sisi tutachukulia kwamba hii mchezo mzima William Ruto anahusika, and he is also a beneficiary of the same. Is the issue of other politicians, if they are elected in office through the ballot, how wezi wafuta? Hauna nguvu za kuwafuta, hauna. Labda ni wananchi, they can recall them. If not, the only thing Ruto can do and the state is to prosecute that matter in the court. Wapeleka hao wanasiasa kwa koti, koti ifanye uamuzi. Lakini yule mtu ambaye Ruto ako na rungu ya kumpiga direct kabisa ni huyu minister wake Moses Kuria. Huyu anaweza hata akilana tu na anasema Moses Kuria nimekufuta saa hizi, imeishia hapo. The same way Uhuru just fired HS, akamwambia wewe nimekufuta. Paka saa hizi HS anaulizanga ulinifuta kwa nini hakuambiwa. Now Kenyans, you can see this is the government we have, where CSS can be involved in, think we are in trouble. Serikali ambayo imehusika kulisha wananchi uchafu, poison, condemned goods. It tells you a lot. So Kenyans are not safe in this regime. They will only be safe if that minister who has been mentioned in this scandal will be fired and will be taken to court. Those members of parliament from Mount Kenya region who have been part and parcel of this syndicate will be taken to court, and the businessman, so that we see people being prosecuted, jailed if possible, and take responsibility. Otherwise, if not, we have every reason not to have faith in this government, to be so much worried, and again, just to come out and protest against such regime. I don't know your views, but if you have more information about this issue, furnish us through the comment section. Tell us more about it, and of course, we can come with another video and talk of the same. Thank you. See you in our next video.